Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Expanse, Season 3, Episode 4? Yes, we are on 4. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I've watched the last episode, and because of that, I'm not really going to go over what happened last episode. The main takeaways were the Earth people, I forget, what was his name? Esteban? But it wasn't really Esteban, it was because of Ehrenreit's influence. Took away the first strike capability of Mars by launching missiles into their stealth ships or satellites, something would that happen. Anyways, because of that, the Martians retaliated, and because of that, 2 million people were killed in South America, I think it was. So, Ehrenreit, and I was saying this last episode, he's definitely someone that you're supposed to hate, but I feel like you're supposed to love to hate him. Or hate to love him. In my case, it's I hate to love him because I really do appreciate his character, and I think that he is the only person that is purely motivated by one thing, which is making Earth first, making Earth succeed. So a lot of other people have like corrupt motivations, or they have multiple motivations and different ways of getting there, but Ehrenreit is very forthright in his ways of getting what he wants done. He's really it's very apparent what he wants, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, again, I'm not really going to talk a lot. I kind of just want to get right into the episode. So without further ado, let's get into episode 4. That's pretty. Ooh, are we going to see Drummer?
For 1,000 meter. Match vector. Ready to draw. Ready to grapple.
I love the score. It's almost like a Christopher Nolan movie with the ticking, like Hans Zimmer does. This music is so pretty.
It's this one.
You know how hard it is to film something like this, probably? I mean, this sequence is beautiful.
We have secured the nozzle. We'll begin retrofit immediately.
Why did I just get the chills? Is that a person? That's a person. I cannot.
I don't know how you can stand to wear that thing.
I solve problems by talking. I need that open channel to solve that.
But Holden is dead set on staying out of the war.
I get the impression he won't be able to ride the fence for long. Let's give him a push.
Just because you met his mother? You think you know him? Isn't there, I could have sworn a couple of episodes ago, there was a sample or something protomolecule-y on the Rossi.
If we get the drive online, we can put some distance between us and the rest of the debris while we work.
Already on it.
Let's see if we can't get the kidder to listen.
Ask Naomi to do a full safety check and see if he can fire it up remotely. Everyone stop moving. What? What's happening?
He hears
I
something.
just felt something.
Watch it be the fucking proto dude.
I knew Mars wouldn't leave us behind.
Yeah, Mars.
But we are also at a singular moment in history. We must not shy away from this or pretend otherwise. Arguments over faction and party must be set aside so that we can turn our attention to this most pressing mystery. Given a chance to transcend our history, Mars has instead insisted on what it calls independence, which is actually no more than a justification for war and violence.
That sounds like Ehrenreit.
Not as the government of Earth, one human race, under one unified flag, and together move forward into this brave new chapter of history.
Ehrenreit has got this guy in his pocket.
How are you feeling?
Ugh.
Jesse, attempting to reassess.
Take him off the phase 3 serum and prep for biomass Yes, sir. I think you may have received your last injection.
No more medicine?
Look at him, though. He's not even human.
So beautiful.
You certainly are.
What?
And they see it as an opportunity to revisit and
Does she know
That
her?
girl made food.
She probably is gonna watch that speech and see Ehrenreich written all over it. Does she know who Anna is, though?
Tell your captain we need to get to a Martian ship as soon as possible.
Your best bet, ride it out with us, go home after.
If Mars loses this war, there might not be a home left to return to.
3 more soldiers, not gonna change that.
At least those other two had the decency not to wear that uniform.
Oh, yikes.
Excuse me? I did my 20, son. I'm honorably discharged. I'm a civilian now.
We're at war. No one's a civilian
She
now.
could have put that down on the
all right,
table right
kids,
there.
Enough's enough, all right? Settle down.
Fuck. No.
We're taking the ship.
No, you are not.
I need full access to the comms, so I can send this out to the people who can use it.
No.
I can stop what's happening.
You can't stop anything with a broadcast except us breathing.
The man has always been a fucking bobblehead. But tonight I saw something else. I saw Deputy Ehrenreich speaking through his mouth. And that man is not a fool. Back in their protester days, she was his conscience. She wrote the speech that created his political career.
We're not sending any messages out.
Why this Anna? Why not the SG himself?
They'll be monitoring all UN communications.
She's a good talker. Naomi sees through her shit, though. Naomi does not trust Christian one bit.
Find us a router to bounce the type beam off of. Something that can't be traced back to us. Send it out as quietly as we can.
I mean,
Thank you for being the man your mother knows you are.
Christian's got away with words. Christian knows what to say and when to say it to get what she wants. I gotta give her respect. I know that she's not completely
This
in the
is
right
how it
here,
starts,
but
you know. It's no need to hurt anyone.
Land the course for Callisto. Open up comms so I can notify the MCRN that we're gonna rendezvous with the Jupiter fleet immediately. Do it now.
Okay. The drive was functional, and we wanted to get it away from the debris field while we worked on it. Doesn't matter, it's junk, cut it loose. I can't abandon 2 of my crew.
Start to feel a little bit ungrateful.
he's gonna fucking die. Oh shit. He was gonna kill him! Holy crap! Wow, Holden taking out a guy that size?
I just sent out the master alarm, which means you have between now and whenever my mechanic gets back.
You should believe him on that. Or maybe I should just shoot this guy. There's a version of this where nobody shoots anybody. Let's try for that one. Hey, fellas.
Oh god. Bobby can take out all 2 of these
So
guys.
what's all the ruckus?
I want to see Bobby kick some ass.
That's recon gear. Lofty, she could force feed you that gun if she wanted to.
I prefer it didn't come to that.
The fact that I didn't shoot you in the head should prove to you we'd rather not kill you.
We.
God.
Is that right? So what then?
Put the fucking gun down and live to find out. Shit. Did I miss it?
Of course, Amos. Amos would have taken him down too.
When you rejoin your fleet, I have something I want you to show to your commanding officer.
A UNN admiral.
He is with the 3rd Fleet around Jupiter, where you're headed, I believe. Or Holden here can space the 3 of you for being such intolerable idiots. Honestly, I can go either way.
I'd rather do the first one.
I mean, this is fine and well if he says yes, but
So what is this thing that you want me to show them?
it's gonna be the message, right? But I feel like Wynn is gonna kill Souther before
I'm more angry at
anything can
myself
happen.
than I am at him. I knew he was a lying pile of feces before I agreed to come.
Time is short and I'll be brief. Martian Defense
There you
Minister
go.
Rocinante suffered a fatal heart attack earlier this evening. And I gave the order. And I can give the same order to end your life.
Nice. She's not gonna be going home anytime soon.
Kachoa! It's me!
he said, Jules-Pierre Mao said he wanted the experiment shut down. So if he sees that, it's a big yikes.
Sir, we were so close. I couldn't in good conscience abandon the test when we were so far along.
Bandwidth and distance irrelevant. The limitations require input redundancy.
Taker.
Inherent to repurposing. Disassembly reveals useful pathways.
Is that his nurse? Oh God.
It's all connected. The boy is talking to the rest of the protomolecule infestations.
What?
He's the key to everything.
Disassembly. Okay. I feel like that was a really important quote that I've heard maybe possibly before in the episode. Disassembly reveals useful pathways. I'm like really at a loss for words here. I'm going to talk really quickly because I do want to get into the next episode because another cliffhanger. If anything I've learned about season 3 is that the cliffhangers are significantly more intense than season 2 and season 1, so I don't know. Season 4 maybe will have the biggest cliffhangers of them all, but Anna was gonna leave to go home, but she got a message with the transmission from Ehrenreich that Christian sent to her, which was a smart move on her part. So I don't know what Anna is gonna do with that information. I don't know who she's gonna tell, if she's gonna tell anybody, but she's gonna need to play this super smart if she is going to outwit Ehrenreich. So, I don't know. If he ends up figuring out that she has that message and she hasn't done anything with it yet, she's going to get killed and the message is going to get wiped out. So, I don't really feel too optimistic about Anna's future. I want to root for her. You know, at the same time, I'm not like rooting against Ehrenreich actively, but I'm not rooting for him. So at this point in time, I am rooting for Anna because she is doing work on behalf of Christian. Because right now, Christian is seen as a traitor to the UN. She's not looked at in a very favorable light because of Ehrenreich. So I hope with this message and the broadcasting of this message, it will do something to put Christian in a better light and maybe bury Ehrenreich. But for some reason, I have a feeling that this is not the end of Ehrenreich. And if that message were to be broadcasted, it would be the end of Ehrenreich. So I don't think that he's going to go down without a fight. In terms of everything else, we got those 3 Martian soldiers, Marines, whatever they were. I don't know what they were. But they were rescued, and that whole scene went down with them trying to take control of the ship when they realized that it was a stolen Martian ship. But then Bobby came in clutch. Bobby came in clutch at the end of the day. If they didn't have Bobby, they would have been screwed. So again, I don't really want to talk too much. My predictions for the next episode. With everything with the protomolecule that is happening now, a lot of my predictions or what I want to see in the next episode has to do with the protomolecule and having that explained, because Jules-Pierre Mao said that Katoa was talking in real time to other protomolecule beings, I guess. So does that mean they could all communicate at the same time, in real time? I'm going to assume that that's what that means. So, I don't know. It makes me want to, go back and see different instances of the protomolecule not talking to each other, but maybe, things that it did that would make it seem like it was saying a certain thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But knowing that they can communicate in real time to each other drastically changes everything, because you have to realize we have the proto-dudes, we have the children, or Katoa, just Katoa, and then we have the protomolecule, storm on Venus, which is huge, and we haven't really seen that in a while. We only saw that with the Arbogast, which brings me to that quote that Katoa said, literally at the end of the episode, disassembly reveals useful pathways, which is, the Arbogast was disassembled, so that was the only thing that we've really seen disassembled other than the human just now, which was pretty disgusting. But it was a metaphor, disassembly reveals useful pathways, and we saw that with the Arbogast. So I'm slowly but surely trying to make these connections, trying to understand it. If the protomolecule if all the protomolecule creatures can communicate to each other, it's over. It is over, because if they can control one and have one speak to the other, like on Venus, let's say, then they can control the one on Venus without even having to go to Venus. That's such a useful technology. And I guess silly me for thinking that Jules Pierre Mao actually grew a heart and a conscience, because this episode he was like, yep, I take back what I said about the experiment being off, you know? Because he is very useful to me, I think that we should continue with this experiment. So Jules Pierre Mao is back to being a piece of shit. Nothing really new. He was only a nice person for about one episode, so nothing much has really changed. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking and get right into episode 5. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 5. Alright, bye guys.